Today is National Wishbone Day, and for those of you that don't know, I am Simon Townley. I'm a hairdresser, and I have something called osteogenesis imperfecta, which is more commonly known as brittle bone disease. What is it? It's basically what it says on the tin. It is your bones are brittle, so they break easy. It has numerous other things that you don't know about when you're growing up, like joint laxity, deforming limbs, things that don't grow right, shorter bodies, shorter postures, and teeth, hearing, lots of things are affected because it's a lack of collagen, a deficiency in collagen. So what is brittle bones? So for me, it's something that basically stopped me doing many things as I was growing up. It impacted my life almost severely, I'd say, in my teenage years. But as I got older, I got to learn to live with it and adapt it. And if I'm honest, it's made things like resilience. I haven't met a person that has brittle bones that doesn't have resilience and doesn't have the strength to overcome things that most people can't, especially the mental torture that you can have with this disability. So I break so easily that I was recently in a car crash that people may know about if you follow me. I broke I broke C1, C2 in my neck. I broke my sternum, 2 ribs, my right leg and my left arm, and that was just in one crash, as well as multiple little bones in my face I can't remember the names of. So that's the kind of implications that something like brittle bones can have. It also can have a massive thing on you mentally, where you grow up seeing everybody around you do everything that you tell yourself you can do because your brain is working absolutely fine, but your body is soon sharp telling you can't do it. And some days you can do these activities perfectly fine, and then just a little twist or a slip, and next minute you're in A&E with a broken leg. So it has mentally got some challenges, but that's what I come back to, this resiliency. Now, in my career, this video, I want to make it, because I've never really openly come out on my profile, on my platform, and said that this is brittle bones and this is what I have. So I wanted to do that today and tell you that I struggled with it up until sort of early 20s. And then I really sort of adapted and changed and realised that this is a blessing, and it's given me many things in life that I wouldn't have the opportunity to have if I had been born without brittle bones, I would say. There's definitely the downfalls to it, but it's definitely something. In adversity arises opportunity is my favourite quote in the world. So I use that where I can, and this disability I've had to use it an awful lot, I'll tell you. But I have, in my industry, I always wanted to be a footballer growing up, and in my industry I have been given an open door to a world that I never thought would be able to exist to somebody like myself who can barely walk, definitely not play football, but wanted to play football just like my mates. I've been able to travel the world. I've been doing numerous tours with the England team, France, Russia. I've done weddings recently in Italy twice, and I've done stage show, X Factor. Honestly, this thing that is brittle bones forced me to make decisions that ultimately led me into an industry called hairdressing, and that opened a door for me that maybe wouldn't have existed if I didn't have this disability. So for what I want to tell you, anybody who's struggling when you're younger, that is completely normal. And if you're in a bit of a rut where you're thinking, I want to be able to do these things, but I can't do it, there is always a way. And there's many negatives, like I said, but there is so much positive. This is a disability that started from my granddad, and then my father had it, and now I have it. But I'm blessed in the way that I have 3 children, 3 boys that don't have it, and now that hereditary gene is gone, then it shouldn't be passed on any further. So it should stop with me. So yeah, there are many things that make this disability very difficult, and there are very dark, lonely, horrible days where you build a lot of things that can be lost overnight, which I'm finding more recently. But there are so many blessings that I probably wouldn't have had without this mindset to change, to adapt, and to be resilient, like I said. So hopefully that's all right for you guys to learn about this today. This is Wishbone Day, so what day to do it. And for everyone else out there that's got brittle bones, happy Wishbone Day. And if you need a chat, I'm always here, because I've been lucky enough to come out the other side and see all the blessings that come from things like this.